welcome back to my channel, Tanuka here, and thank you for clicking on this video. So today I just thought I'd talk about a little thing that was bothering me, and I've seen it around in the news for a while now, and I just thought I'd talk about it. So what it was is social media in real life. Now when I say social media in real life, I mean the mix of the two. Social media, I believe, is just a platform where you can become anyone. I mean, in real life, you can become anyone you want as well. But social media is a way for people to fake a life that they really desperately want or be someone else. They get away from their real life. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing. But when those two are mixed with the way society is going, like it's very questionable, and a lot of people's minds are questionable as well. Like recently we've seen, like, RIP to her, a celebrity has gone because of the excessive amount in which people think it's their, like, a lot of people think they're entitled to tell a lot of people about their lives, speak to people in certain ways, or like just downgrade them to a point where these people are just like, you know what, I don't want to live anymore. And that's the problem with being in the spotlight. Like once you're in the spotlight, your life isn't yours anymore. There's paparazzi taking photos of everything you do. There's reporters or like news articles about where you went to eat, who you were seen with, and they turn and twist stories, and it's just like, I mean, unless you actually know what's going on in that person's life, your close friend, your close family, then you don't know nothing about these people. You really don't. Like, I follow a lot of people on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and fair enough, I don't know anything about these lives, but I don't take it upon myself to tell them how they should live their life, or especially call them names and put them down. Like, I don't have time for that. I hardly even talk myself, so it's just like it boils your blood up a lot. And basically people are just thinking the only way to escape all of these internet trolls is to escape life itself, because they've just had enough. And people don't realize that most of the people who end up with this, like, your entire life is on social media. Like, you have no place to call your own, because practically it's everyone's. And social media has that kind of thing where it's just like, what do you call it? If you show too much, you're showing off. If you show too little, you're hiding something. Or if you show just about enough, oh, you're just seeking attention. Like, you can never win with social media. There's always someone or people who are bitter, and it gets to that point where their bitterness comes, like, it just takes over every single human morals they have. And it's just scary to see how, like, people are putting other people down for just trying to be themselves or trying to do something which they enjoy. Like, there's kids out here bullying adults, and there's adults out here commenting on kids' stuff in, and may I say, ways that you wouldn't even speak to your child. And these adults are like, if you won't speak to your child like that, why are you speaking like that to someone else's child? And it is so frustrating. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I don't think there's a problem wrong with social media. It's not social media. Social media, like things like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, they are apps connected to socialize people, especially if you're far away from family, if your friend lives on the other side of the world. It's like a connection. Like, you build a connection through the internet, right? And sometimes that connection can go into, like, connecting to know other people or getting to make new friends via social media. And that's social media basically connects us together with one interest that we like. At the end of the day, we found that we like thousands of interests, which is why you have thousands of followers or you have thousands of people that you follow. There's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with it is that on these platforms, people can be anyone they want to be, no problem with that as well, but they can be as mean and brutal and just unsympathetic, just absolutely hideous humans, and think, oh, because nobody knows actually who I am, I'm allowed to troll and I'm allowed to be like this and comment on someone's life because I'm not happy with mine, or I want people to feel just as miserable as I am. And it's just like, it's not worth it. You're actually causing people their lives. A lot of the time, these trolls, fair enough, they have problems in their life, but I'm obviously guessing there's nobody to teach them right from wrong if they think it's okay. Especially like Love Island is like I don't want to admit it, but actually I like Love Island. But yeah, I feel really bad for the people who join Love Island. But I mean, like, they're making their money. They're absolutely amazing people on Love Island, and like you see their personality grow, and they're just nice people. Like, cool. They're cool, just plain Jane cool people. Yeah, they made it on the show. It's lovely. But then now that they're out, like, they're there for people to judge, like who's best looking, who's got the best body, and who basically, it's just, they're put out there for people to basically jump on them. And a lot of the times people jump on them because they're like, oh yeah, you know what, they're put on TV because they want to be judged. No, they're put on TV or a TV show because they want to enjoy it. Okay, they want you to enjoy it as well, while doing it themselves. But so many people just annoy me. The comments I read under like social media, like photos on, especially Instagram photos, it can just simply be someone putting up a photo of themselves, maybe eating dinner with the family or something, and someone's gonna be like, oh, your brother's butters, or your brother's got bigger, and then it's just like, it wasn't needed. Just, if you don't like the photo, scroll along. It's the same with YouTube. If you don't like someone on YouTube, scroll along. It's not the only video that you have to watch. You don't need to watch it. You don't need to look at the photo. You don't need to comment. The people are doing it for the people who like their content. If you don't like their content, just up and leave. If you watched it to the end and you still don't like it, up and leave. It's that simple. Who said you needed to comment on any of these? Like, people are actually bullying people, and it's costing people their lives because people are starting to hate themselves. There's this mentality that we have as humans. The more we hear it, the more we believe it. So, especially with young children, when they're growing, the more they hear something or the more they see, they basically mirror their parents, or they mirror whoever is their role model. And at the end of the day, they become that person. It's the same with, It's the same with social media. The more someone puts hate comments, some people are followers. This is why you call them followers. Like, I'm a follower, but I follow the good stuff, I'd like to say. But these people, when one person, it's like a domino effect. When one person says something mean, another person starts laughing, and it's like, oh, great, I'm getting attention from it. And then someone else sees, oh, he's getting attention from seeing this, or from saying this cruel thing. I'm going to say something else so I can get people to laugh with me or get people to follow me because I'm saying cruel things. And they don't realize that just because of that mentality of I want to be known, or I want people to notice me, you're doing it under some, like, do your noticing somewhere else, because under all that comment, people are reading all these negative things about themselves. At first, they could be like, oh, you know what, that's just a hater. Like, I don't really care. But then when it's constant, when people are doing all your pictures, your videos, people are sending you death threats, people are basically laughing at you, saying, haha, look at you, like, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, it actually, after that time period, it gets to that person. It really does. They can't sleep at night without thinking, am I really this? Am I really that? Maybe I am this. That's why people are saying it. That's why so many people are saying it. No, darling. So many people are saying it because so many people are saying it, if that makes sense. So many people are basically falling into the trap of not thinking for themselves. They like to think, oh, because this has made other people laugh. Let me try that. I haven't made anyone laugh, or nobody's following my channel, or I have so little followers. But if I do this negative thing to get attention, like, maybe I'd get noticed. Like, at the end of the day, social media, or not social media in particular, but we love drama. I'm sorry, we love drama as a species. Like, if something goes wrong, everyone's like, why? Oh my god, like, what's gonna happen next? What's this? What's that? But if something goes right, or someone's happy about something, they just be like, okay, move on. So she's happy. That's nice. Goodbye. But then if something's actually wrong, no one stops to think about, okay, so what's actually going on? Like, especially if people are actually coming online to talk about how they're feeling because people are trolling them, because people are doing this and people are being so negative about, like, to them. A lot of people, a lot of the time when someone comes on the camera and be like, you're hurting me, like, I hate all the bullies, look at the hurt stuff, and they're just like, please stop, whatever. People actually laugh. Do you know how sick the human mind is? People are actually laughing, saying, ha ha ha, shut up, like, whatever, you're this, you're that. And I'm just thinking, like, I've been reading so many comments, guys, it's absolutely horrendous. And I'm just like, this is what we are as humans. Literally, this is what we are. And it's horrible to think that nobody is actually just saying, like, a lot of people are trying body confidence and, like, just being themselves and then say, this is me. But being you is not allowed, apparently. Being different is not allowed because, again, we are followers. Okay, we follow the trend, we follow what we like, and it's really not worth it at the end of the day. Like, fair enough, I'd love to see people, like, achieve things. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm on social media. Like, I love engaging with people and see, oh, I had a toast today. Oh, great. Did you put butter or marmalade? I have a question about that. I have to fight with someone about that because I don't like marmalade. But still, you know what? I'll just be like, go about your day with your marmalade. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it. But, like, I'm not gonna comment and be like, oh, marmalade, you're a marmalade eater. Oh, I hope your breath stinks after the drink. I was like, it's not worth it pouring so much negative energy, like, into something that really actually doesn't concern you in the first place. Guys, I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of babbling, I'm going all over the place, but it is one of those things that sometimes you need to, like, let loose out of your mind. And I hope people watching this actually understand it, because I still need to understand it. I don't see the need, I understand a person's need to go onto someone else's page and start talking trash, basically, and talking negatively to them. Like, what, don't you have something else to do in life? Don't you have a piece of toast to go and make? You know what, grab a cup of tea, relax, let your soul and your mind relax. Maybe if you did that, you wouldn't have the time to blooming start hate comments on someone's channel. Like, yeah. And one more, okay, an unpopular opinion before I end this entire video. The cancelled culture is not my thing because I don't understand it. Okay, you should only cancel it if there's something negative about it, but don't cancel it to the point where it's almost like a riot against it. Don't, because it's not needed. If it's cancelled culture for you, let it cancel. Like, you don't need an entire, it's like when people say, oh, this person's cancelled. What does, I don't know, did you have a subscription to them? Or, I mean, fair enough, if they're cancelled, stop following them. Stop looking at what they do with their life. That's how you cancel someone. You cancel someone because you don't like them, not because everybody else don't like them. You need to build your own reason to why you think they're cancelled, and then, you know what, press that unsubscribe button or unfollow, right, or delete this person and move on with your life. You don't need to comment. You don't need to look at other people's comment about what they're commenting. You don't need to watch their videos. You don't need to look at all their tweets. You don't need to look at their Instagram posts. Just move on. That's your cancellation. Move on. I don't think I've ever cancelled anything. I must have cancelled that chicken I had the other day because it was disgusting. It was a chicken in a pack. I shouldn't have done it to myself, but you know what? Anyway, guys, that is my video. I'm sorry about the rant, but I just thought, you know what, we'll just put that forward because like too many people are leaving. Too many people are leaving because of not social media, but because of people who don't know how to use social media. And it's just like, or people who use social media for the sole purpose of attacking other people. And it's just, I just think it's not worth it. I think, like, what I think is that, I mean, they've started doing it. I mean, YouTube have started blocking, like, what do you call it? Your comment section, so nobody sees it apart from you, and you choose to post whatever you want. Which I think is pretty good, because then if you see a negative comment, you can delete it before opening the comments. The comment sections are pretty much open anyways, but it allows you to comment on someone's page, but then you don't see other comments of other people. So you make, basically your comment is your comment. Your comment isn't based on what someone else has said. Yeah, so I think that's a good thing that YouTube's done. Instagram, I think, should do that as well, because that is one of the biggest killer. People will comment on every single thing and then read the other person's comment, like it, and then make their comment based on what that person said, or pick out something similar to what that person said. So yeah, I think more platforms need to do that thing where, I mean, where even if it's a negative comment, kind of take it down, or if it's a negative comment, don't let anyone else see it that way. But yeah, that's truly the end of the video, guys. Goodbye.